Hi all, I've just received a new sleeping bag that I bought from Amazon. I've actually bought it, I haven't received it for a review or anything. But when I was looking at this, I couldn't find any info really online about it, there's certainly no videos. It's the Bisinna envelope duck down sleeping bag. The specs on it are, it's saying that the name is the Ying envelope sleeping bag, but it comes branded as Bisinna. It is fabric nylon, lining nylon, filling is 90% white duck down and 10% duck feather. The stated size is 200 centimetres by 80 centimetres wide. I've yet to take it out of the bag, so I'll do that, give it a minute or two to loft, and then I'll have a look at it. So I've taken it out in its compression sack. Sadly to say it doesn't come with a storage sack, which is a bit of a pain because I don't have any really large dry sacks, so that's something I'm going to have to fork out extra for. Before I set it up, before I laid it out should I say, I just laid on my Vic 1 footprint, I weighed it on my scales at home and the stated weight was 780 grams I believe. Does it tell me on here? It doesn't say on there. No, it didn't say. Stated weight was 780 grams I believe, and on my scale with the compression sack it was 785. So pretty true. I've just run a tape measure over it. The stated length is correct, which I believe is 220, maybe 200, sorry. It states it's 80 centimetres wide. I've just measured it, and without pulling it tight and compressing all the down, it was 75, well maybe 76, so I guess if you pulled it tightly it would be 80. The reason I bought this one is I currently own, I've totally switched to envelope down bags. I cannot cope with mummy bags, and the reason I've gone for this is because I already own what Nature Hike call their CWZ 400, which is quite a heavier bag than this. I think it comes in about 1.6 kilos, and that's the hooded version. Now Nature Hike, just let me look at my notes, Nature Hike do the CW 280, which comes in at 575 grams, the CW 400, which comes in at 790 grams, and the one I just mentioned, the CWZ 400, comes in about 1.6 kilos, but that's hooded, and it's a much loftier bag than this or the other two Nature Hike ones. It's like a true 3-season bag, that one. That's the one I use most of the time. But like in the heat wave we've just had in the past couple of months, it's way overkill. You can unzip it, it fully unzips all the way around, but it's just overkill. And obviously it's weightier, takes up more pack room. So for the weather we've just had, that big sunny period we've just had, I wanted something lighter. And initially I was going to get the CW 280, as it's under 600 grams. But then I saw this one on Amazon, but like I said earlier, I couldn't find any information, any videos anywhere about it. And I did like the look of it because it's got more fill than either of those Nature Hike bags, but it's still lightweight at 785 grams. It packs down, as you've just seen, really small. It wasn't fully compressed as I had it in that bag, that's how it came shipped. So being a bit of a cold sleeper anyway, I wasn't too sure on those two Nature Hike bags. Plus the 280 one was the same price as this at 85 quid, and the CW 400 was between 110 and 120 quid, so I thought this looked better value. And on first impressions it's pretty much what I expected of it. In places the down is clumped, the baffles run full length, there is nothing to stop the down moving around, and in places you can feel the down's clumped and not distributed properly, but if you just run your fingers along it you can redistribute it pretty easy. It comes in this blue colour with a blue trim zip, or you can get it in an orange as well with a grey trim, I believe. It's £85 on Amazon. There was a 5% discount, so it was £81 something, including free Prime delivery. I'm just looking, someone who was coming on a motorbike. I thought they were just going to blare the video out. It's got zips, Velcro fastening at the top, a nifty little puller on the zip that's semi-hard plastic, semi-hard. The zip seems to run really freely, and it runs all the way around into the footbox. So you can unzip it and use it full quilt style. So it opens up fully as if it was a quilt, and I'm pretty sure that if you get two of them you can zip them together. They do left hand or right hand choices. You see that zip runs pretty freely. Yeah, there's left hand and right hand options. I went for the left hand just because personal preference. There's the two loops on the bottom so you can hang it up, hang it out to dry, to air, to loft, whatever. And on the top, as I said, this is a hoodless bag, but it does have the drawstring on the top, so you can zip it up around your neck. Obviously don't zip it up around your head because you're going to get your bag damp. Oop, we've got a little bit of loose thread there. Quality, at first glance, quality looks decent. I can't see any down leaking anywhere. Stitching looks pretty good, and it is starting to loft up a bit now. As for usage, I'd say it's a 1 to 2 season bag. It really is pretty lightweight. You're not going to want to use it. I think the stated rating is down to 10 degrees. It was 10 degrees last night. Well, it got down to 9.5 degrees last night. And I don't think I'd like to be sleeping in this without pretty decent base layers on, to be honest, because they were real. It was first nip in the air this year. Like, you got a real feel of autumn. So that 10-degree rating, some people I guess would get away with it, but for myself personally, I would like to take it down to that, especially as I don't really do any winter camping anymore. I used to, but I got rid of all my like down mats and stuff like that. It's just I'm not into the winter camping anymore. So this is just an add to my kit that allows me a smaller pack size, lower weight, but it will do a job on really warm summer nights on an uninsulated pad. I can't really think of anything that I haven't covered. Bisinna, alright, that's how you pronounce it. Please include a storage sack, because it means people got to go out and buy one, and that obviously drops the value of this if you've got to go out and spend another tenner on a storage sack. You don't want to leave this compressed all the time. This is just a first look, obviously. I can't call it a review. I would never call it a review because I haven't used it. So it's just a first look in case anybody sees this on Amazon and is considering the nature hike ones. I've no problem with nature hike, by the way. Like I said, this has just got a bit more loft to it. There's no information out there, so I'll put this video on YouTube, and people can take this little bit of info and it'll compare whether they'd like to get one of the nature hike ones or this one or maybe something else. But as far as rectangular down sleeping bags go, yeah, I'm definitely going to keep all of this one. I basically bought it, thought I'd have a look at it, could always send it back because it's Amazon, but I think I'm definitely going to keep hold of it, to be honest. It does seem expensive, I guess, 85 quid for a little down bag like this, but that's just the nature of down bags, isn't it? So I can't complain. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. But like I said, Bisinna, if you watch this, please include a storage sack in future, because it means people have got to go out and buy one. I don't know if the nature hike ones come with one, but if they do, obviously it's going to push people towards those, even if they're lower rated. I think that's everything, so I'll leave it there.